Recently, tariffs have become a hot topic in world news. In February, the Trump administration announced tariffs on several countries with many changes to follow over the next few months. Although these tariffs are being implemented worldwide, their effects can be felt closer to home. Small businesses can be some of the most vulnerable to economic changes.
My business is called Pink Moon Goods. It's located in the historic Huffman neighborhood. I basically offer home goods, gifts, stationery.
Pauses and hikes in these tariffs, as well as retaliation from some of the United States' biggest trading partners, have caused chaos between local retailers and their international suppliers.
The first impact was just fear and anxiety and stress about why this was happening and what we could do to have it impact our business in the smallest way.
Economic uncertainties have also led to worries about how Dayton could be affected by these tariffs.
As a small business owner, I feel that I'm not just in business to give myself something to do. I am in business to support the growth of my community. I feel that Dayton is so precarious right now. The last thing it needs is this sort of artificial kind of increase in pricing and it's all working against the progress of the city. Basically, it's potentially setting the entire city back.
The effects of these tariffs haven't just hit retail, but the bar and wine industry as well.
Joy Wine is located at 117 East 3rd Street in the Fireblocks district of downtown Dayton. We are a wine retail shop, and we also have a full bar. We do beer, wine, cocktails, non-alcoholic drinks, and we have chef-driven small plates with all of the back and forth negotiations and pauses being put on different tariffs. One of the biggest trickle-down effects has just been companies being afraid to take the risk of bringing in any product at all. So there was a few distribution companies that I work with that had shipping containers at a dock in Europe ready to come over, and they were very afraid of maybe tariffs being on hold at one point in time when they purchased the container, and then maybe that changing when this shipping container is in the middle of the ocean, and that means that then when they land at dock, they're going to have this surcharge that they were not taking into account in their budgeting and their pricing.
Price increases from tariffs could result in massive profit losses for small businesses who rely on steady income to stay afloat.
When economic hard times hit in the United States, hospitality and the kind of privilege of going out to eat or going out to a bar for a drink, historically it's the first thing that's cut. So we're kind of the canary in the coal mine with how people are feeling about their economic future, and we're the ones that are most directly impacted earliest and impacted the hardest.
A major goal of Trump's tariffs is to bring manufacturers back to America. However, this approach could cause businesses like Joy Wine to lose inventory that their clientele has become accustomed to.
Anybody that has any interest in wine or food or beverage in general knows that there's something called terroir, and it's a French term that has no direct English translation, and essentially it means that a food or a wine is a story of the place that it comes from. All of these things tell a story of a place. And if we are going to try and take our very globalized, interconnected economy and scale it back to just tell the story of the United States, we're essentially rolling back time.
While some are choosing to absorb as much of the cost increase as possible, this isn't a luxury that every business can afford.
My margins on a bottle of wine, if I buy it for $10, I charge $15. I make $5 off of that bottle of wine. If it goes up to $12, and am I going to make, $3 on a bottle of wine? It's just like asinine. It's the silliest thing ever. For long term, you're never going to really just absorb those costs. So it is extremely hard for a small business because we run on pretty tight margins as it is. So for a lot of us, myself included, it's not even an option. It's not even a consideration. I cannot just absorb these costs. I will go out of business.
Many of Trump's most recent tariffs go into effect August 7th. For the X Media, this has been Seth Upton.